as to the elimination wrapped up, I actually skipped most of it. I went to the main event. Hell, I even skipped actually the entrances. Too predictable. The SmackDown Chamber match for the #1 contender spot. All the opponents in there weren't really legitimate. And I knew straight afterwards that the scheduled match out of the winner of that match will face Roman Reigns. I knew that was going to be straight afterwards. And I understand why it was going to be straight afterwards, because it'll actually make Roman Reigns to be more of a hated heel, and that's understandable. I can see that, but the predictability was too easy to read. Like, I knew it was going to happen, and Edge coming out after Roman Reigns pinned the battered #1 contender out of that chamber match. That was predictable too. Like, it was obvious that Edge was going to pick Roman Reigns to come to face at WrestleMania. I knew it wasn't going to be out of Raw or NXT. It was kind of obvious that Edge was going to pick Roman Reigns, because Roman Reigns doesn't really have any solid opponent for WrestleMania, so that made sense. And then a cancelled match happened. Well, it didn't happen. Apparently, Asuka was going to face Lacey Evans, who was #1 contender, but it turned out that she was up the duff. She was pregnant, so that match was cancelled. Kofi Kingston and AJ Styles were annoying. Just screaming and shouting and talking shite. A false guy who proclaims to be a Christian, and you have a big non-stop mouthy nigger going on and on. I only watched it because Randy Orton was the only decent guy to watch. Drew McIntyre and Sheamus was also another reason why I watched it. To see the Emmons tear it up together, so we can actually see a future one-on-one match in the future between them two. The Miz actually coming out and cashing in. I was a little bit predictable, but I'm not excited or anything, but it made sense for him to cash in, because I don't think they really want to do an Irishman against a Scottish man for the title at WrestleMania. But the problem I see with that is that who's going to be lined up to face the Miz at WrestleMania? Or what could happen is that next month they may actually take the title off the Miz and then still keep McIntyre and Sheamus. Overall, I'm going to give the event a 1 out of 5. Based on lack of ambition, predictable action, bland storylines, just the same old crap. The only thumbs up about it was McIntyre and Sheamus actually fighting it out, because they have history together, and seeing Randy Orton. And also, Randy Orton not actually getting distracted by The Fiend or a wee Alexa Bliss girl. That would have actually made a little bit more sense, but that didn't happen, so that's the reason why I'm actually rating the event 1 out of 5. Too predictable. It's too planned. It's just really shite. It's not watchable. It's barely watchable. Like, I skipped the entire event, and I'm actually glad I didn't watch it live. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if I don't. I may not actually watch WrestleMania live. I might as well just go to bed, have a nice sleep, and then just watch it my own time. It's like, it's just not worth watching live. It's too panned out. It's too predictable, and it's too. It's just the same stuff. There's nothing new. There's no ambition, and the talent roster is just god awful. There's barely anyone on the roster who's watchable. So that's my rating from the event. A 1 out of 5 star. That's my review.